Big John, Big John.
Well, good Saturday morning, everybody. Impact sockets. And I know they're not impact sockets, but tire, jack stand, blocking. Yeah, simple run uptown. Get some chemicals so that I can spray. Yeah. Flat tire on the wagon. Made it out of town just about a mile. All right. Yeah. So let's get her jacked up, and I got a half-ton forward rim. It don't look like it's going to fit. I know it's not going to fit. The center hole's not big enough. So we might be going home changing a tire. Anyway, let's get busy. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. She's going to roll on me. Let me get a block of wood under that other one. All right, got a block of wood on the back one, on this side, other side, and the front one. All right. Good. And get jack stand. Okay. And I know it's a chrome socket, you know, on an impact. It's what I had available right now. And I'm sure these aren't super tight. Come on. All right, so the wheel pattern, the bolt patterns are good, but the center of the wheel is not big enough. Not even close. So now do I wreck a wheel and cut the center out of it? Or do I go find a tire and change that? I don't even look if it's a 14 or a 15. All right. Well, this one's not gonna work. Yeah, she's an old nylon. That tire's probably older than me. No steel belts, nylon cords. Anyway, let's go change it, put something on it. It is a 15-inch rim, so I've got some tires. All right, I got a wagon in here. That might work. That might work. Enough to get me home anyway. Gonna need some air in it. So let's grab the impact and knock the lugs off of it. These are tires from the camper here, when I had to blow out and replace them, but I think these are 16s. Yeah, these are 16s. They won't work. So let me get a jack. Let me get a jack and bust that loose. Well, I thought I was recording. These are studs here, but I'm gonna go grab that other tire and see if it fits on here. If it fits on here, then I know that this one will fit on the other one. So, yes. Okay. get the right socket. Good enough. So now I can let this down, and that'll be good. All right, put the jack back in the garage, put that tire in the truck, get the right socket, and head back to the wagon. All right, I did put air in it. I got 40 pounds of pressure in it. Now we got to come up a little bit. How's that? Fell right on there. Can you believe it? Something worked for me. All you gotta do is make it 2 miles. 2.5 miles, honey. That's all I'm asking from you. Oh yeah. Like it was made for it. I don't know what this running gear is. I bought this wagon from a buddy of mine years ago. Impact socket. Now, let's put some weight on it. Oh, that's ugly. She's soft. But I didn't want to put any more than 40. We're just going to take our time. Really take our time. Not in a hurry. No, I am, but I can't be with this. Let's get her hooked up and slowly make our way home. Well, okay. Yeah, you've seen me get the wagon home. I got Kirk's dug around here. Use a rhino to pull them around here. Got them staged there. I've got 400 gallons of water in here. Yeah, a little bit more, 410. And I got a gallon of wipeout tank cleaner in there. It's circulating. Been circulating for 15-20 minutes. Just running it through different stages. Ran it through the toilet a little bit. Right now I'm going through the rinsers up top, rinsing the tank down. And I think I'm going to go back to there. And then this, let it run through that for a little while. A few more minutes. And yeah. While this is sitting here, I'm going to go in and get something to eat because it's a little after 12 now. Alright, we went up and got a bite to eat. Swung back past Dad's. See how the hay crop looked. He mowed it yesterday. He's behind us. The old 770 out of the shed. I helped him get the new idea hay rake hooked up. So they're going over to put some air in some tires and gonna rake that hay. Maybe we'll get it tomorrow. Dad says it ain't ready to go today yet. So we're gonna go mess with the sprayer. Alright, out here in this wheat field behind the house, spraying this rinse water out, this tank cleaner. I got it bumped up to 20 gallons an acre. We're running about 5.8 mile an hour. And at 55 pounds of pressure. So these tips are good at 60 pounds of pressure, working pressure. So we're just going back and forth out here spraying this cleaner out. There's really no chemicals in it. But yeah, we're a little less than 200 now. I started out with 4. Went across the whole thing. Now I'm just going to go back and forth across it again. Just to spray it out. Then we'll load up, go over and spray that plant corn. Sucks having to do this, but I guess it's what's got to happen. Some of Kurt's beans got burnt. They come out of it, but they get brown. It hurt them a little bit. The only thing it's got to be is that Lexor that I had in here when I sprayed that corn across the road. Luckily they came out of it, because I had sprayed. I cleaned the tank. I didn't put cleaner in it though. I mixed up a load of Roundup only. I went over and sprayed that prevent plant ground in woodville. Roundup's supposedly a pretty good tank cleaner. Not as good as Liberty, but pretty good. So, well, actually, going through the process, I put it in there and agitated it, stirred it, mixed it for probably at least a half an hour. Run it through all the orifices, all the toilet, the pump. Rinse down, it's got the nozzles in the tank to rinse it down, rinse step down for a long time. And, then I let it sit. Now it's 5:30 now, so it's sat for 4 hours. Then I started it up and agitated it again, and now we're just out here blowing it out. Then we'll go up, put some water, just fresh water in it, and run that through probably 150, 200 gallons. Slosh it around good, run that through it, and then it should be good. Like I said, then we'll load up. Oh, what do I got? Roundup and list to go over there to the Woodville farm and spray that PP. Prevent black corn ground. So we'll see in a little bit. Alright guys. Well, I didn't turn you on when I was loading the sprayer because you guys have seen me do that before. We're all loaded up for the prevent plant crop or fields over there at Woodville. Well, with them shuttles, they got 12-volt pump on them. Well, I had to open the hood on scooter here to hook up to the battery. I seen that the radiator and the air conditioning condenser and so on and so forth had crap on them. So I blew them out and I took the air cleaner out. Oh man, am I glad I did that. That thing was a mess. Mowing. All the mowing we've been doing lately. So, yeah. So she ought to run real good now. So I'm loaded up, like I said, for the prevent plant corn ground. I'll go over and kill that stuff. Got Roundup, 2,4-D, a little bit of tap out, and actually put a little crop oil in it. And so we're gonna make some stuff brown. All right. See over there. All right. Well, actually, I'm about done with this first field over here. A lot of this stuff is dying from when I sprayed that Roundup and leftover stuff that was in the tank when I tried to clean it before. There's a lot of mare's tail, a lot of button weights that came back. But we're getting them this time. And got a guy coming over tomorrow. We're going to look at running some tile through this field and that wheat stubble field over there. Yeah. So right here's the head. Good. This field is so rough. So rough. It was muddy last fall when we run the beans off. First started spraying, we had a 30-foot FMC 3-point mount, and that 770 loader tractor that I showed you the day at Dad's, that's what we had it on. And we sprayed our beans 30 feet at a time. Every 30 feet there was a set of tire tracks. It drove me crazy. But that's what we did. Now this is 60. I'd like to go to a 90. I'd even go with a 120. 90 would be 90. I think Scooter could handle a 90. I think this tractor could handle a 90 footer. Start getting into them 120 footers with the duals. Yeah, no. Then you need a bigger tractor than this. Just size-wise. I mean, she's got enough power to pull it and run it and everything, but she just ain't got the weight to control it. 90 footer, I think we can get away with. Alright, well, back to the ridge field, get that knocked out, we'll be done. Okay, it's getting dark out. It is 9:15. Stopped talking to the neighbors. Their property butts up against the big woods there, and there's a lot of trees that are leaning out over his property. He wants to get together and get somebody in there to either brush them back, you know, mulch the limbs, or cut the trees down, and yeah, which they're hanging out over his field. So yeah, he's got a legitimate concern. So more work. But anyway, I finished up them fields. Had enough to make an extra round back in the second field, and then I ran out. So then I went over into the wheat stubble across the road and rinsed it out, flushed it down, flushed the tank down, rinsed it down, sprayed that out, then run fresh water through the pump and the boom out of the rinse tank. So she's all cleaned up and good to go.